Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Angel, who wanted the Rick DS in the colors of Haman's Qubeley. We are at 600, which is not bad. It's the level 3 Rick DS. The default Qubeley colors, once you turn off weathering, are really nice in this game. Just a really nice, like, metallic kind of color. And I am about to commit a stupid here. We need a point, or at least that's what I'm thinking, and I decided I better grab one, and the rest of my team chases after somebody else, decides that all rounds must be begun running in circles. I don't know what the rationale was, but I am now fighting 2-on-1, and nobody else seemed to notice or care. That's kind of on me. I keep trying to do this, and everybody runs off, so... apparently at this point, nobody on Colony Drop site expects you to take a point, so... yeah, you are risking your life to bother doing so. Man, I'm trying not to sound super passive-aggressive about this, but it really was annoying. Like, just... yeah, they should cover you. I probably should have... I need to put capturing beacon in my tells so I can mention that, but... yeah, now that everybody ran off to kill probably one thing, maybe, the other 4 have them outnumbered and are picking them off one by one. Our team composition is unusual, but not unworkable, as you'll end up seeing. We've got 2 GPO4s, 2 different raids, and me as the only general. Like I said, team compositions don't bother me. It's, as you've seen, it's not team compositions that got me killed, it's how other people play. And how I play. Like, I just, like I said, frustrating, but also I shouldn't have bothered doing that. I also shouldn't have bothered coming to back that person up, because... yeah, I'm going to cost us some more points here. It's the only person around. There are 2 other people on the board. One, I think, just spawned in, and the other one's nearly dead. So I get why they would not approach 4 enemies. Also, if we just get completely spawn staggered, we're in big trouble. So, but yeah, again, still frustrating, but it picked up from here. So... and I did at least manage to take out that Bioerlink custom before I died the second time. We're not doing terribly. We are at 1958 to 55-55, which, yeah, I've had worse lately, and I've had worse lately when I've made less stupid moves. So that is, that is a thing. But yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, just there's that Yakushiki Kai. Just going to pepper it with beam pistol so I don't have to get close. And yeah, this is that. Yeah, this I think is where I probably started to like get really annoyed. I was really trying to shake it off, and just yeah, this is when I just kind of. Yeah, got annoyed when somebody just, ran up and tried to swing at the enemy and caught me instead. Probably just a lag thing, but yeah, really, really intensely annoying. To be honest, I've been in a really terrible mood since we found out about Akira Toriyama anyway. Just that is an absolute tragedy. 68 is not all that old. It, just so sad. Like everything, and that's Perfect Gundam, of course, which does fairly well, 50 points down. This is a quick room, so that's still possible. Yeah, just really tragic about Toriyama. Like an awful lot of anime fans, basically every avenue I took into anime and Japanese pop culture basically passed through him at some point. Between Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger and all of those things that he did. But, yeah. So I lucked out with this GPO-1 Aqua. It was trying to stun me and run me down, but I had built up enough build stun that I was able to stop it for mid-boost and finish it off with beam pistol. So not a bad thing. And yeah, now I'm sticking with at least one other team member, which is not a bad thing to be doing, of course. And yeah, trying to use a little cover while using the beam pistol, which has a little bit of ASL, and is I think has slightly better range than the Vulcans, so it's not a bad choice. Yeah, as you can see, I can't quite reach with the Vulcans from behind the rock. I have to be up on it to just kind of graze the shield. And then I saw this Anksha coming, decided to attack it, but I've got other things attacking me too, so yeah, that is another death. But we are, picking up the pace a little bit here. We're up to 6,600 versus 7,200. And somebody just planted a base bomb, which honestly not a terrible idea at this stage. Just because, yeah, by the time it goes off, we'll be into the bonus period. That's not bad. Somebody did get some points too, so yeah. I was not gelling well with this team at the beginning, but they, we're obviously doing it right, because I've only gotten I've gotten a few kills here, but just, we would not be this close if I was the only one doing anything worth doing. So I am, however, about to get isolated again because, yeah, everybody else got killed by the enemy team just as the support fire went off. And I'm here by myself. I was hoping I'd be able to find somebody and pick them off before I just get absolutely murdered, but no, it is time for absolute murder. And yeah, what I should have done here especially is just, not gone after the Anksha. I was hoping something would be low enough on health and I could finish it off, but that was not the case. So we are now, because of my death and the bomb, kind of happening at the same time, we are only 32 points, exactly 32 points behind the enemy team. And we've got 90 seconds to fix that, and that is not a problem. This is my second go at recording this. I'm kind of finding, I don't know why the setup made it more obvious to me, but just sometimes the first pass I do in an evening of recording is not as good as I want it to be, so I've been starting to go back and re-record, honestly. Just use that first one as a warm-up when it doesn't, when it doesn't quite work out to as well as I'd like, when I'm stammering and blathering and not really able to focus my thoughts. Sometimes a little bit of forethought does help. And, able to reorganize things into a slightly more coherent version. Managed to tag that, which, is that GPO-1 Aqua again? I think so. And, trying to take that down before anybody else gets on me. That is not happening, but I did knock it down. And if I had dodged just a second earlier, I might have been able to get it before this perfect Gundam started laying into me again. But, the GPO-4 and I both working on this. Gonna use the beam pistol, hope for a stun, switch to Vulcans. That's that. And yeah, there's the, I don't have time to do anything significant to the perfect Gundam. Did land a bazooka shot. If my beam pistols hadn't been overheated, probably would have been able to finish it between the two of us, but the important thing is we did clear the enemy score and win, so. And it was a pretty good round for me overall. 4,000 out of our 1,500 points, 70,000 damage, and I think, 5-4, so I died a lot, but it was not bad overall. So, hope you enjoyed the round, Angel. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! But yeah, it's weird just talking to people lately. I'm remembering more and more things about, how I got into certain things. I've mentioned before that my first exposure to Gundam was buying an issue of Hobby Japan that had the Master Grade Char's Gelgoog on the cover and just looked really, really nice. And I wound up going into the store that had that because they had Bandai's 1990s Goku model kit in the window. If you got any of the model kits that I think it was Irwin put out in the early 2000s for Dragon Ball Z, those were copied from the Bandai molds for the Goku model kit and some of the others, the ones with the rubber clothing. But yeah, the original run of the Goku model was significantly higher quality than any of the Irwin ones that came out here. So that was a nice kit. I'm glad I got it. And yeah, just that, like I said, that shop had New Type. That shop had Hobby Japan. I also got and read until it fell apart and is now in a Ziploc bag here at my desk the last issue of Shonen Jump that had a color chapter of Dragon Ball in it. So that was, that's one I'm obviously always going to keep. Because yeah, like I said, just like everything I've wound up doing, it kind of leads through Toriyama.